100 contestants who dream of becoming a professional chef.
I'm just here to give it my best shot.
One prize, the chance to work in a top restaurant.
I would love to go through.
2 expert judges to decide who wins.
I love being a chef in a great restaurant, but it doesn't get tougher than that.
Standards are so high and the pressure is immense.
This is one tough competition, but I will tell you something. Whoever wins it, it's going to change their life.
I am pretty confident.
MasterChef is going large. These 6 contestants all want to become the next star restaurant chef. But in this programme, only one winner will get through to Friday's quarter-finals. They face 3 high-pressure tests. They have to invent a dish from scratch. They have to survive the pressures of working in a professional kitchen.
1 chicken teriyaki, please.
And they have to wow the judges with their own recipes, all in just 2 days.
You each have the same ingredients there. We want you to make us 1 plate of food.
At the end of this round, 3 of you are going home, and 3 of you are staying.
Off you go. Good luck.
It's the quick elimination test. Deciding who stays and who goes are judges John Terode, who's been head chef in some of London's most famous restaurants and now runs his own.
We're looking for confidence in this, their product knowledge. We're looking for somebody with a bit of strength and a bit of charisma.
And Greg Wallace, who for 20 years has been growing and supplying fruit and veg to some of the country's most demanding chefs.
We've got to judge him on who we think has got potential.
In this test, the contestants have just 30 minutes to invent a dish and cook it from today's ingredients, which are salmon fillet, bok choy, ginger, peanut butter, lime, noodles and rice. They can use as few or as many ingredients as they want.
I want to see some basic skills. I want to see how they use a knife, I want to see how they cook, their understanding of the food that's there and the understanding of the flavours that go with it.
Henry's ambition is to create a signature dish used by top chefs. That's when he's not writing poetry.
Give us a couple of lines that we want to do poems. Obsession, suppression, depression and despair. 4 corners of a darkened room with only 1 chair. No window to open, no door to close. Only walls of ebony thoughts occur.
Hey. Well done. Well done, brave man.
World kickboxing champion Jonathan is a recent convert to cooking who wants to hang up his gloves and put on the chef's whites.
Do you eat very well? Are you very health conscious in what you eat?
I am, yeah. I have to sometimes adapt my recipes and diet to accommodate training.
You see that? He just threw the fish at me. Horrible.
There's only 20 minutes left.
Tell me about this water with a lime and chilli in it. What are you going to do with it?
Well, I'm trying to flavour the rice without making it too spicy.
Cook the rice with flavoured water.
Yeah.
Will that work, John?
Yes, it will.
Melanie would like to set up a restaurant with her husband, who's a professional chef.
You've got 10 minutes, guys.
Successful businesswoman Louise loves dinner parties and would like to add chef to her list of qualifications.
So, I understand you're a very driven woman. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I'm an estate agent, so I run a couple of offices, so it's effectively my own business.
James turned his back on a career in law to run his own vegetable farm and is firmly committed to a foodie future.
You are exceptionally good with a knife.
Thanks very much.
You cut like a chef.
Thank you very much.
You think like a chef.
Have you worked in a pro kitchen?
No. All self-taught, honestly.
Fantastic. We've got 5 minutes. We want to see it plated and done ski.
Sarah has been PA to a number of top celebrities. She now wants to give up the high life and set up an organic restaurant.
What's in here? Honey?
Soy, lime juice.
Yeah.
I'm going to sauté a little bit of garlic off. And I want to put a bit of...
In under 5 minutes you're going to be able to do that. Are you sure?
Yeah.
The 30 minutes is almost up. Who's cooked their ingredients well? Who's combined their ingredients into a great dish? And which 3 contestants will be going home?
That is it, OK? Finito. That's your lot.
First up is Poet Henry, with flash-fried honey and soy sauce salmon combined with noodles cooked in peanut butter and chilli. Is it going to be poetry on a plate?
Can I have a taste?
Certainly can.
I don't think noodles and peanut butter work.
No?
I like the bit of chilli you got on there, that comes afterwards. That makes that incredibly sticky to eat.
Yeah, I don't.
Take a little bit, John.
All right.
Wow.
You've never eaten spicy peanut butter before, have you? You have now.
Kickboxing Jonathan is hoping to impress with his combination of fried salmon, egg noodles and a honey, chilli, garlic and lime juice sauce.
It's nice and pink. A little bit black that side, but... It's OK, I don't know why, it's just a bit dull.
I didn't have any fish sauce, and that would have probably livened it up, made it a bit saltier.
Will Melanie's salmon in peanut butter and stir-fried bok choy get her closer to her dream of running a restaurant with her husband?
I think it works OK. I'm not a big fan of salmon and peanut butter, but
Well, I've never had it before, so...
That's good. I'm still not a big fan of salmon and peanut butter. I love bok choy, so let's see what you've done with the bok choy. Very nice.
Will dinner party lovey Louise's dish of simple peanut butter noodles with a honey and soy salmon be good enough to get her through?
It's the first time I've ever cooked salmon before because I don't eat fish, so...
I think you probably should have cooked the salmon a little bit more.
Right.
I think your noodles are a bit claggy because of the peanuts.
Vegetable farmer James has cooked his salmon in 3 different ways: a quenelle of coarse salmon mousse, a pan-fried fillet, and a ceviche of raw salmon in lime juice.
All right, what have I got here?
That's a salmon ceviche,
Tell me what a ceviche is.
basically just cooked in the acidity of the lime juice.
That's nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. And this one on top?
That's just a quenelle of salmon mousse, put simply. It's quite coarse because there was no blender, but still I think it's pretty good coarse.
I don't think you're trying to win MasterChef. I think you're aiming for your first Michelin star. If you're telling me that you're laterally teaching yourself, it's simply very, very impressive.
PA to the stars Sarah has hung her hopes on a simple fish pie, but combined it with noodles and bok choy and soy sauce.
Right. This makes me cry because this is so good and so delicious and so well seasoned and so lovely, and you put it with that.
I know, but there was nothing else to put it with.
Sarah has made a delicious fish pie, but will her food combination let her down?
Right, we have judging to do. We've got an important decision to make. So if you can go off so that we can talk about you all at length, I'd appreciate it.
The judges must now decide on the final 3.
Right. What do you think of Henry, John? Or shouldn't I ask?
What do you think I should think of Henry?
There is nothing like a good cook. And Henry is nothing like a good cook. What about Jonathan?
I think he's had his time.
Are we saying Henry and Jonathan
Are definitely out.
right?
Jonathan and Henry failed to impress the judges, leaving 4 contestants for 3 places.
James,
Oh, God, come on, hello, he's fantastic. He's a great cook.
I've got no problem at all with his food. I've got problems with his personality. Doesn't shine enough.
Yeah.
Stop hiding behind your food. Come out in front of it. I'd like to see more of that boy.
I just really want to come down here and cook and see what I can do.
What do you think of Sarah with the pie?
It was delicious. It was absolutely delicious. In fact, I think it was probably the nicest thing I put in my mouth today. I think she's a bit of a star.
I like doing classical food, English classical. I'm sort of a traditional person.
Well, now we have to decide the 2 middle girls
Between
Louise and Giggly Mel.
between salmon coated in peanut butter and noodles coated in peanut butter. As much as I think Louise is really sweet, she can't cook.
Cooking, it's kind of like a social event, isn't it, really? everyone always seems to end up standing in the kitchen having a chat.
See, Melanie does have personality by the bucket load. I mean, I think that she's, you know, she might have a bit of a star quality about her.
I've got a little taste for it now, and I think I would really, really like to go through.
John and Greg call in the contestants to learn their fate.
This wasn't easy. I'm sorry we kept you waiting so long, but it's an important decision, obviously. 3 of you are going to stay with us and go through, and 3 of you are going to go home. So thank you very much indeed for your patience. James, it's not you, you're staying. Louise, Henry. I'm sorry, guys, you're going. Sarah, you're staying.
Thank you.
Melanie, you're staying too. Sorry, Jonathan. That was tough.
Good luck, everyone.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Mine and my husband's dream is to have our own place, our own business. If I won this, it would be certainly open up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan.
You're welcome.
I think I'm quite got good chances of getting through.
I'm just here to compete, I'm just here for the challenge, and I just hope my ability is going to speak for itself.
For the moment, they can relax, but tomorrow the pressure is on as they face 2 more daunting tests. It's 11 o'clock on day 2, and the contestants arrive in London's Soho. Their destination, Yo Sushi. James, Sarah and Mel have beaten 3 other contestants to get this far. Now they have to prove to their new judge, head chef Chung, that they can handle the pressure of a professional kitchen. It takes 10 years to become a sushi chef. The contestants have only got an hour to learn the delicate and precise art of the maki roll. Chung gives them a crash course in making sushi rolls. They have to cut, roll and serve to professional standards in preparation for the lunchtime rush. But as James finds out, it's not as simple as it looks.
I think you probably made the best roll again, okay? James, I probably wouldn't serve your one because it doesn't actually resemble a hand roll, okay? Right, I'm going to get you guys to help out in the kitchen now, okay? Sarah,
yeah.
I'm going to leave you onto the maki section. Mel as well, okay?
Okay.
But James is going to move you onto the hots, okay?
You don't trust me with the rolling.
I like to touch. Okay?
I love sushi. I love eating it. I think I need a little more practice when it comes to rolling the sushi.
Avocado and roll, please.
You do one, I'll do the other.
Okay, Sarah.
Good girl.
That's it. Great.
Sarah immediately shows that she can follow instructions and has no trouble making the complicated hand roll.
Give this to Jamila, please. One more California hand roll, yeah?
Yes,
One California hand roll.
Thank you.
Thank you. I just learn things really easily. Someone teaches me, straight away I learn it. I don't have to be shown again.
Melanie doesn't start so confidently.
Melanie, how long on the hand roll? It's a little bit tighter, yeah?
Yeah. I had never done this in my life, and I always thought, oh, this is going to be just awful.
Chicken teriyaki, right? Chicken teriyaki, yes.
After a bad start, James makes up ground by working the hot section, making teriyaki chicken and tempura.
Everything's going well, starting to get into the flow of things now.
Yo, James, 1 chicken teriyaki, please.
Quick learning Sarah goes from pupil to teacher and helps Melanie with her rolling.
Now you do this.
You bring the 2 ends together.
That's it. Put that end over like that, and then you roll that over.
Do you know what? It's my hands. I work with my hands.
Enough?
Yeah, thank you very much. You're welcome. So that's the custom order we put here. Order.
After 2 hours, 50 different rolls and 20 plates of tempura, it's time for judges John and Greg to find out just how well the contestants coped.
How are the 3 of them done today?
They've been very good. I would say the person who's shining at the moment is Sarah.
Sarah?
Yeah. She obviously goes to a lot of sushi restaurants, so she knows what she's actually making. She's actually seen these rolls before, whereas I think someone like Mel, she looks a little bit lost. It's very quiet as well.
Too quiet for a kitchen.
Absolutely, yeah.
And tell us about James, because James is not working with the girls on the sushi rolls. She's on tempura.
Yeah, finding that his hands are not as light as the girls when involved in making things, very delicate things like rolls. He's a bit cumbersome, yeah. I've asked him to make quite a few hand rolls, and they look very, very ropey, I'd say.
So who would you employ?
At the moment, Sarah.
Now they're straight back to MasterChef HQ. The final test is to cook what they think is their best meal. On day one, James impressed the judges with his incredible food knowledge. Sarah's just proved herself a master of the sushi roll. Melanie smeared her fish with peanut butter in round one and was weak in the sushi restaurant. She really needs to shine in the next round if she wants to win. It's the final test. They have just 50 minutes to cook a 2-course meal of their own design. The judges are looking for imaginative dishes, well executed and well presented. Only one will win a place in Friday's quarter-final. After a disappointing performance in the pro kitchen, James is sparing no expense and plans to stuff a Dover sole with a pureed scallop.
What are you doing, James?
It's scallops, a couple of dashes of cream, half an egg white, and then I'm going to beat up another half, 3/4 of an egg white.
What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing, I'm crying.
That's
You just blended a scallop.
That's a very wealthy cook who can afford to blend down a fresh diver called Scallop and then use it as a stuffing for Dover sole. I told you, he doesn't want to win MasterChef, he wants a Michelin star.
Sarah's success in the pro kitchen proved that when instructed she can do well, but in round one, left to her own devices, she struggled with her food combination. Now she's hoping to wow the judges with a novel combination of pomegranate salsa with fish cakes.
So you're making us fish cakes, and what else are you making us?
I'm making you pomegranate salsa, so it's a bit hotty sort of. That's not classical though, is it?
Pomegranate seems to be the new trendy veg, isn't it? Or the new trendy fruit, isn't it? Everybody seems to be using it.
Will the use of trendy ingredients impress the judges?
Sarah, the food scares the hell out of me, mate. Why? Oh, it just does. It's all over the place. It's you know, it's lovely smoked fish cake with mashed potato and a pomegranate syrup. It really concerns me. Really concerns me.
Melanie's putting her faith in a basic and wholesome meal of sea bass with anchovy sauce and shortbread with blackberries. But is it too simple to win MasterChef?
What you've got is a small amount of ingredients.
Yeah.
Quite frugal, really concentrated. I like that. I like that a lot. Who's your greatest inspiration? Who's the person who sits there and says, you know, Melanie, cook this for me?
My husband.
Why your husband?
Because he's just always been so supportive and encouraging of everything that I've done. I mean, it's, you know, hard to do this as well. He was behind me 100%. And he's always there with advice and things like that, and he just supports me 100% in whatever I do. So he's been the greatest influence on me.
You love him, don't you?
Yeah, I do, very much.
Melanie's food.
No, I don't. I think you'll be all right.
Do you?
Yeah, I really do. I think you'll be all right.
I still think with Melanie, I think bless. I do, I think bless.
Do you?
Oh, bless.
What's this?
That is a dried porcini mushroom or sep.
And the name in English?
Penny bun.
I love him! I love him! He's a clever boy. What about Latin? What about...
That's it. Velitas edulis.
Very good. Wow. I am just hugely impressed by him. That knowledge of that young man is incredible.
It is. The knowledge is great.
Incredible.
Greg, if you've got that knowledge and you can't deliver it to anybody. It's no good to anybody unless you're writing a book.
This is their last chance to prove that they have what it takes to make it to the quarter-final.
10 minutes. Is that all right? 10 minutes. Right, Melanie, let's get some food up on a plate, please, because I'd like to taste it.
Time is up. There's nothing more they can do. It's now up to judges John and Greg to taste their dishes to see who is MasterChef material. Melanie has made sea bass with anchovy sauce, baby spinach and cannelli beans, and shortbread scones and blackberries.
That's a very well cooked piece of fish. Beautiful piece of fish.
Tell me, Melanie, what are you trying to tell me by cooking me this piece of fish with the garnish the way it is?
Well, I've never tried to cook really, really intricate and really, you know, big desserts and little bits of this and quenelles and stuff like that.
Obvious pop at her...
No, it wasn't.
I'm going to try
Obvious pop at her fellow contestant.
I'm just going to try this.
It's not quite what I hoped it to be, but...
I think it's very tasty. I think it works very well together. When you cook spinach, you've got to be really careful you don't burn it at the bottom of the pot first. Let's talk about this lovely, honest place of food. What I'd like you to do for me, if you can, Miles, can you bring the tray of shortcakes over to me? Come on, bring them over and we're going to talk about them.
OK, another mistake.
That's not a mistake.
No,
we've got
It's not a mistake.
We've got mummy, daddy and baby shortcakes.
I wanted just to see what they would rise up like.
I think that's really, really clever.
Tell me what you think the orange is going to do with the blackberry.
Just bring out the taste a little bit. I make it a tiny little bit sharp because I haven't put too much sugar in it because of the sweetness of the blackberries and everything. Yeah. I like it quite tart.
I think you're absolutely right. I think that's absolutely wonderful.
I think it's good. I do. I think it's good. I think it's really great. I think it's really clever. Both of your dishes here are delicious. My question is, do you think it's good enough to get you through to the next round?
Yes, of course I do.
Melanie's cooked a good fish and great dessert, but is it all just too simple to be a winning meal? James has made Dover sole stuffed with a scallop and cream mousse, served with a mushroom and vermouth sauce on a potato galette, followed by a pear and apple crumble.
Now let's have a look at this mousse that upset John so much. My fear is that I'm going to taste this beautiful, rich mushroom sauce, and that's all I can taste. So I'm going to give this another go. I think that sauce is a little bit powerful for this delicate mousse. And that's gorgeous.
Thank you.
That's absolutely gorgeous. You get the scallop first and the sole afterwards. But this sauce is going to drown it.
It's a bit too much.
You use ceps to make your sauce with and a reduction, and they are so smoky and so powerful that it will probably completely overpower the fish. It's tasty. Scallops are good. Tell me what you wanted me to feel and how I should feel when I eat this.
I wanted you to feel like it's autumn. It's the right season to be eating these ingredients.
Now, I'm a little bit concerned by the use of a wonderful pear in season, a very good British apple in season, combined. I don't see what one's going to do for the other. Tell me.
They should stand out on their own.
Okay. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. That's a wonderful fruity, slight bit of rum, which is only making it richer.
Exactly.
Very, very nice indeed.
I still want to know what else there is about you that says that that you know all this about food. Are you a food geek? Honestly?
It could possibly be classed as a bit of a food geek.
James is an impressive cook, but his mushroom sauce has overpowered his fish mousse. Has he tried too hard? Sarah has made haddock fish cakes on a bed of cabbage and roasted tomatoes with a pomegranate salsa, followed by duck breast in honey, soy sauce and chilli on a bed of broccoli and green beans.
Sarah, I think you're a wonderful girl, and I'm so sorry, but this is a big mess on a plate. You are the first person I've ever met, and it could be genius. It could be genius, but you're the first person I've ever met to put pomegranate with a Savoy cabbage.
Yeah.
You know, something like this could win the Turner Prize. Good fish cake. But you've gone for so many flavours here. There's no chance. There is absolutely no chance whatsoever that these are going to all complement each other. There's absolutely no chance, Sarah.
I want to know why you make such great food and then you put it next to some car crash.
I panicked
Sarah,
as well.
I still think you can cook, and I still think your fish cake's delicious. As for your pomegranate with your smoked haddock fish cakes, mate, do me a favour. Don't do them at dinner parties.
Now,
Now, before we start, can I just pre-warn you that I've been given the hot chilies.
Do you know how to make a sauce milder or hotter with chilli? You put less or more in.
Yeah, but that means I would have had to tasted it before.
Oh, no,
no,
really?
But I would have burned my... I wouldn't be able to speak to you right now. My lips probably would...
Sarah would have burned her mouth, not us, Greg.
Yeah, that's true.
No, Sarah, you can't taste at the end and think, oh, it's gone wrong. Oh, why, hi. Oi.
Is it that nice?
Oh, mate.
Can I try this bit of sauce?
Oh, don't drop it on your clothes.
Oh, really? Oh, I love hot sauces, though.
But
they're done properly.
That's not that hot, is it?
It's not hot.
That's hot.
No, it's not.
That's hot.
Do you think you're good enough to go through the next round?
I think I can cook.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it's the conception of putting everything together I can't get quite right.
No.
Has Sarah gone too far by over-cluttering her dish?
Decision time.
We need to make a decision. Thanks, Sarah.
It's a tense half-hour wait as the judges make their final decision.
Sarah's let herself down very badly.
She's let herself down really, really badly.
A bit deflated, really.
Deflated? Oh.
Yeah, no, I just didn't do as good as I thought I'd do.
I don't understand what's gone wrong.
John, I don't care what's gone wrong. I'm not comfortable about putting a girl through who puts pomegranate with tomatoes, with cabbage, with fish cakes. That's madness.
I'm happy to go with your decision as well. I think it's fair.
Melanie?
She can cook.
Yeah, she can cook.
Really cook.
And her pud was simple, perfect understanding of ingredients and how they work.
I'm about 80-85% happy with the way it turned out. And the spinach could have been a little less burnt on the bottom.
Let's just talk about James really quickly.
I'm blown away by him.
As much as I feel that somebody like James should go through, I'm concerned about his lack of love.
I'm taking the whole competition very seriously. I'm here to compete. I want to do well.
He's good. He's technically very, very good.
But Melanie just said things that just made my heart thump. And at the same time, I don't think shortcakes with cream and blackberries, regardless of how good they are, and a piece of fish which is cooked like that, I don't know if she's here for the long haul.
We'll wait and see what happens. I think Melanie's going to go through.
I've got to give him the benefit of the doubt. I think we've got to put him through. I really do.
You think you want to see the spark in the eyes and the infectious grin? You want Melanie.
Finally, the wait is over.
Thanks for waiting. We have to lose 2 of you, and we're going to keep 1 of you. And that 1 is James.
Yay! Congratulations, James.
Well done, James. Well done, James.
Thank you.
James will be back on Friday for the quarter-final, where he will battle against 3 other cooks, desperate to win the title of MasterChef.
Gutted. Distraught. No, I'm not. He deserved to win. I'm going home, yay!
I would just carry on doing what I'm doing, is enjoying food, enjoying cooking it. I'm not going to change the way I cook because I love the way I cook.
I'm just having fun. I'm really, really, really pleased to have gone through today. And I'm just excited for the next round. I went through to the next round.
Really? Yeah. Oh, babe, I'm so proud.
Cheers.
Well done.
Nice flavours. Just whatever you do, don't throw that chapati at somebody because it might hurt them.
You're going to put them in the oven so they can cook away and sort of have that collapse while I'm doing the other things.
I'm really sorry, but I'm actually finding that unpleasant.
Really? That's too bad.